Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.
I'm not going to say the guy's name because he's pretty famous, and to be fair, he was never charged with a crime. But we had these two rappers in Atlanta in the early 2000s, and they were beefing with each other, trading diss tracks, the whole thing. Then rapper number one, the famous one, orders his goons to go beat up rapper number two and steal this gaudy gold and diamond necklace he wore in all of his videos, and that's where it got interesting. The goon squad shows up at rapper number two's place. He pulls a gun and starts shooting. One of the attackers gets hit, makes it about 200 yards away from the house before he drops dead. Rapper number two is arrested for murder, but is dismissed as self-defense. And the real criminal here is rapper number one, who ordered the violent act that got his man killed. I had the phone records and two witnesses prepared to testify for what would have been a rock-solid RICO murder case. But for reasons that were never explained to me, the U.S. Attorney's Office declined prosecution, and rapper number one went on to have a phenomenally successful career. Oh well, win some, lose some.
Wow, guys, this is crazy. This guy here, we know. Man, first of all, download and like and subscribe to our channel. But we know that this guy is pretty much targeting this conversation toward Jeezy and Gucci because we know what happened on that crime or what happened on that case. Why it comes up now so many years later, I don't know. Here's Gucci Man in trial way back then.
I'm the defense attorney telling him how to write out the sentence.
That's the wrong show. You know, the one who makes it go really cold.
Yeah.
Mr. Hudson, Mr. Finley, you ready?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. This is the case of State of Georgia versus Radrick Davis. My name is Jessie Law. Mr. Davis, you...
It states the same thing. Just based on what the criminal history of Mr. Davis, we must ask for it.
I asked him and confirmed that there was no attempt to serve him at a studio, at a residence. Accordingly, it was confirmed there was no holds. Contacted fugitive, knowing from doing this for a while, of information about my client. I do want to say that I have a community service letter from somebody with the Atlanta Public Schools that I'll tender, I'll show counsel, I'll tender to Your Honor. I can approach.
Sure.
The excessive amount, whatever that is, we're just asking that the bond, their bond be set. I never ask for an amount. That's not my job. My job is to ask for bond. The conditions I leave in the courts with the court's discretion.
Okay. Well, in the exercise of my discretion, I understand your position, Mr. Finley, but this gentleman does have a aggravated battery.
Wow. So this is one of the time when Gucci was going through. Gucci been through a lot, man, over and over again. But this time, this guy comes out of nowhere. This FBI agent allegedly says that he's basically telling you about a case. OG, you there?
You don't know anything. You're assuming what this Yankee's saying is these two people. Now he just because a white man said, you make it legitimate. Whatever happened, you come back 25 years later and you make these subliminal suggestions as an ex-FBI agent, and you have an ironclad case on a RICO murder. How is it an ironclad case on a RICO murder? And I don't know why it was dismissed. And you take it as law like it was just on the grail for Moses or somebody. No, the hell it ain't. And all of these people talking about, yeah, he was snitching. Well, you snitching for talking about somebody else's business. You coming up with these things. These people are killing me talking about everybody's a snitch, but you on these podcasts talking on somebody else's business. Nobody asked you, and you're coming up with people's name and putting their names that they ain't even got arrested for or never got charged with. Where this Yankee just come up with this looking like somebody like Barney Fife or somebody?
OG, this man is just going on the internet talking about cases that he had in Atlanta, and he's basically saying a man had tried to get another man's chain and he wanted to snatch it, get him. He put a bounty out for the chain. We know that there was guys that ran up on ran up on Gucci. Hold on, we know that some guys ran up on Gucci. One man got shot, died when he ran outside. That is evidence that this man is pretty much targeting the fact of that whole conversation, and they rappers. So let me listen to it one more time to make for sure, because maybe I didn't hear it right.
How do you know he's a real FBI agent?
He sounds legit. Hold on.
You don't.
I'm not going to say the guy's name because he's pretty famous, and to be fair, he was never charged with a crime. But we had these two rappers in Atlanta in the early 2000s, and they were beefing with each other, trading diss tracks, the whole thing. Then rapper number one, the famous one, orders his goons to go beat up rapper number two and steal this gaudy gold and diamond necklace he wore in all of his videos, and that's where it got interesting. The goon squad shows up at rapper number two's place. He pulls a gun and starts shooting. One of the attackers gets hit, makes it about 200 yards away from the house before he drops dead. Rapper number two is arrested for murder, but is dismissed as self-defense. And the real criminal here is rapper number one, who ordered the violent act that got his man killed. I had the phone records and two witnesses prepared to testify for what would have been a rock-solid RICO murder case. But for reasons that were never explained to me, the U.S. Attorney's Office declined prosecution, and rapper number one went on to have a phenomenally successful career. Oh well, win some, lose some.
Okay, OG, you explain that.
So initially, he should have stopped it off when he said that rapper number one was never charged or convicted with that. So now everything you got now is gossip, and you're conjuring something up. Oh, it was never explained to you. Well, it wasn't part of your pay grade, Barney Fife.
OG, this man was a top-notch FBI agent.
You ain't never heard of it before.
I'm just telling you, a top-notch. Allegedly, this was a top-notch FBI agent, and basically, he felt like now is the time to talk. He's done got out the way now, and he said he had a rock-solid case on a rapper number one who became a very successful person. Now, we all know who we're talking about.
We don't all know nothing. We know that whatever rapper number one became successful, and he didn't. Barney Fife, with his one bullet, is trying to shoot something out that ain't even a target.
Rapper number two shot a man. He ran out of the house, died 200 feet from the house. Trying to steal a gaudy gold necklace is what he said, OG. And you trying to tell me you don't know who they're talking about?
I'm from Compton. Did it happen in Compton?
No, I'm just saying. We know what we no, it didn't, but we know what he's insinuating. It happened in Atlanta. The guy, the FBI agent alleged, is basically out of Atlanta, and he says these two rappers. Well, the two rappers is out of Atlanta, but he was working a case in Atlanta. Two rappers. Rapper number one pretty much is basically sending goons out to go and steal a gaudy necklace from rapper number two. They go into rapper number two's location. They get into it. Rapper number two shoots one of the guys. The guy goes out 200 yards, drop dead. Rapper number one, basically, they dropped this whole thing. We know rapper number one was the one that they really wanted to key in on, but they went so far with it that all of a sudden they dropped the whole case, OG.
All of a sudden.
Why?
It was never, wait a minute, excuse me, sir. It was never all of a sudden. From the first thing that Yankee said is no charge was ever brought against him. Then he made his assertion that with his one bullet, he had a rock solid case, that he had some snitches that was on crack. They didn't know nothing. And his superiors told him, get his ass down and sit down somewhere. And we're not. And he became, the Yankee is just mad because this black man became successful, and he didn't. The same thing happened with Crawford when them Yankees saw him in that car, being black as he is, and they can't make that much money in a lifetime. They pull guns on him.
OG, this guy, going back, I spoiled great, but this alleged FBI agent said there was rap songs, and we know Gucci and Jeezy had rap songs going back and forth. There was, it's just so that we know Gucci shot a man and he ran out.
And your point is what?
But I'm just saying, this is all documented information.
It's not documented.
So it is.
Wait a minute. It's gossip because
No, Jeezy. Gucci definitely had an issue with a guy where 5 men ran in and allegedly tried to take his chain, and then he ended up beating the case, and it was self-defense. That happened, OG. That is not no.
That happened. But when he's talking about that the man was never charged, and you're talking about he had a RICO and they were going to charge him with
He said they was going to add a solid, rock solid RICO. They had 2
It was
witnesses.
so rock solid, he was never charged. So it's gossip.
Wow. OG, I get what you're saying, but I definitely hear what he's saying. He's telling his story.
I don't hear
He worked as an FBI agent. This happened on his watch. He want to tell his story. Is there something wrong with that?
And telling his story, he shouldn't have told you that he got fired for being drunk.
That man ain't got. No. OG, you wrong.
didn't say that.
You wrong for that, OG.
I just looked at the dog way
Oh no, man.
for drunk on the job with a prostitute.
Oh, come on, OG. You know this man telling you the good, the good, the bad, and the ugly on what happened while he was on his job down there in Atlanta. 2 guys, and what happened?
Well, wait a minute. With all the FBI business he done, why didn't he tell us about some white folks that got away?
I don't know what made him talk about this.
Ask him that when you talk to him again. Ask him why. He
Well, I'm basically looking at what floated into my.
Oh, whatever it come down when the black accusations really intrigue you, but he
OG, I'm just looking at what's going on with this guy. He pops up.
It just made me feel so good to you because he had a baseball cap.
A baseball cap, a Tennessee cap, right? And he's sitting up there and he's very positioned in the camera, and it seems convincing that he was an FBI agent. Alleged, somebody's putting this as an FBI agent. If anybody know who this is, guys, get in the comments and let me know who this guy is. But he came out of nowhere and just started talking about this.
The devil comes out of nowhere too, and he's real convincing.
So, OG, let's just be real. This guy, let's be real. This guy here, and I want you to be frank with me. You wouldn't believe this guy. I'm looking at these glasses and this hat and the way he's propped over and he's telling his story. Very professional looking guy. You
wouldn't believe nothing that Yankee said, period.
Why, OG? Why you don't want it? Why you don't want to believe him?
If he's an FBI agent, he's trained to lie. That's what FBI agents do.
But this ain't the first person to say that claimed. There was another guy he called me and he says that Jeezy is yeah, I got a call and he says that pretty much Jeezy I heard this story before, but I didn't put it out there because I didn't want to put it out there, but I did hear it on the internet as well. Same people talking about this. This is something that was floating. Now, I don't know Jeezy. I listen to him and Gucci's music. I like both of them as artists. I don't have no win in this at all. But I'm a big time Jeezy holla boss talk on one of them songs, shouting out that boss talk. So I ain't got a problem with him. But I'm just saying.
So why are we gossiping about it?
It's really not a gospel. It's just what's trending. It's what's being spoke about. And when you see something and it gets to growing legs, you like, let me see what, because our people listen at this stuff and they see what's going on. Let me see what OG think about this. And OG, you don't want to believe in the guy. You say,
I think it's called Boulder Dash.
OG, I mean, when you look at this, you got to tell Kendrick Lamar to be careful too, because he can get caught up in some stuff like this.
Kendrick can't get caught up. He don't do nothing to get. It's too many stunt dummies around him. We'll get caught up before he will.
Whoa, you putting yourself in that box?
Us all, yes, sir. I'm with him 100%. Whatever y'all want, bring it on.
Oh, gee. They got guys out here like this FBI agent, alleged FBI agent here, he's propped up and he's telling his story. I think he's going to start telling more stories. He might be starting him a channel. He probably could have started him a channel. He's probably started telling stories. And a lot of people that you might have not known about may end up in some of these stories because this guy here is talking now.
Well, I would request that he start talking about white America when he start talking.
Oh, he gonna leave nothing unturned.
He gonna leave something unturned. You can believe that. 45 is not gonna talk about good white folks.
Oh, gee, why do you think everything got to be black and white? This man just telling his story about what happened on his damn job.
Telling nothing. He lying.
What?
He's lying.
All I'm gonna say, OG, is guys, get in the comments. Let us know what y'all think. This guy's got Jeezy on the chopping block. He didn't say his name, but a lot of people on the internet are alluding to Jeezy. Do y'all think that Jeezy told something to get anybody in trouble, to get off his case? Why are these people saying this? Man, listen, I told y'all the other day, once P. Diddy had got his fate, they were gonna come for somebody else. I didn't know who it was. But guys, I'm looking right now to see who they poking at, because they poking at something, and they poking at something that they want to see fall. And I want to see how many people gonna get behind the pushing another brother down. It's coming. I just want y'all to get ready for it, because I really believe it's coming. Boss Talk 101. If you're still watching, guys, make sure you check out Finesse 2 Times, man. He was in town cutting up, yeah. He was cutting up, and he had a hell of a weekend. That's all I can tell you. Boss Talk 101. Check this out. It should be right here. Reviews.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.